Next up, at UFC 316, we have the featured prelim of the evening. We have Bruno Silva taking on Joshua Van. This is the small Bruno Silva, not the one that had his head caved in just a few weeks ago. Bruno Silva is 14-6 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that knockout loss to Manel Kopp. He's taking on Josh Van, 13-2 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He's on a 3-fight win streak. This is a tale of two fighters. Bruno Silva is not a very technical fighter, but he has power in his hands, and he will find submissions. He'll move forward. He fights like a maniac. He's got solid power. He has strong wrestling. He has nasty submissions, but it's not clean. He doesn't set up his submissions. He finds them in scrambles. He doesn't set up the power. He just bombs away. Bruno Silva is insanely dangerous on all fronts in an MMA fight. He managed to string together 4 finish wins before his last fight. He's coming off that loss to Manel Kopp where the technique was just not there, but we saw the toughness. It was on full display. He's taking on Josh Van. I said a tale of two fighters because Joshua Van's on the other side of that spectrum. He is very technical, very clean, very composed for a young kid. He's a solid striker. He's got a good amount of aggression. He has okay power, nothing too crazy, but what he does have is composure. He'll defend the takedowns. He'll get his hands going. He doesn't put himself in bad positions. He puts together a nice resume for himself outside of that one knockout loss. He does a really good job looking for things in scrambles, making people work. He did just beat 2 very good wrestlers in a row, most recently Rai Tsura. Bruno Silva's tough. He's aggressive. But the progress that Joshua Van at 24 years old makes between fights is absolutely insane. So watching Joshua Van be better after every single fight makes me think that he's going to win this fight. Now, minus 700 odds, 7-1, or sorry, somebody DM'd me and said, hey, you always say 7-1. It's 1-7. So 1-7, I don't think so. It just seems pretty wide for me. Joshua Van should win this fight. He's very technical. He's very clean. He's going to be the better fighter. But I don't necessarily think he's going to be worth the money at this price point. Josh Van is the pick. Bruno Silva is going to be swinging wild, and you're going to be clinching your ass cheeks. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, these, and I've been I'm always honest with the people, Angelo. I know that, sometimes you kind of dance around this and that, and you try to do this and that, but I'm always honest with the people. I've been a Joshua Van hater. And I've came around on Joshua Van, and I've accepted the fact that Joshua Van is a very, very good fighter. Very well-rounded everywhere. Has shown toughness, even though he got dropped and finished versus Charles Johnson and dropped against Edgar Chairez. He worked out that situation. He's a very good fighter. He's probably the better fighter in this fight. These rounds are going to be close. These rounds are going to be close. I know people want to play... I think somebody on Twitter or something tagged me and was like, or maybe in the comments, I was like, Bruno Silva plus 3.5 because Joshua Van always drops the first round. He's kind of cleaned that up. I think he's coming off a few 30-27s and stuff like that, so I would kind of stay away from that. I know people in the chat are talking about inside the distance decisional action. I already played that. Premium members got that at plus 300. It's plus 230 now and dropping. I like that play because Bruno Silva is a fucking dog. People are going to see the TKO. Oh, he got finished by Manel Kopp. First of all, Manel Kopp is styled on him the entire fight. But if you watch the last minute 30 or 2 minutes before he got TKO'd, he was fucking, this guy goes for it. And I told you against Cody Durden that Cody Durden's probably going to have so much success in the striking because Bruno is a hittable guy that he's going to get knocked out after the fact. That's exactly what happened. And just like Manel Kopp was having success, Bruno started just fucking bombing back because this guy's an absolute fucking dog. And that TKO was fucking bullshit. He got kicked in the nuts and then TKO'd against the fence, and I don't know what the fuck Keith was looking at, but he literally got kicked in the nuts. It is what it is. He was getting the shit beat out of him that fight, but he was not going to get finished unless he got kicked in the nuts. Joshua Van doesn't have a ton of finishes, doesn't have a ton of power. He's going to be my pick because he is the better fighter, but my God, if you have him at parlays, like Angelo said, at minus 700, if you're playing him straight up, even if you got him at minus 350, minus 400, I'm telling you, these rounds are going to be close. And if Bruno stings this guy, he's going to fucking not get stung. He might get fucking knocked out again. So I have my money on Bruno inside the distance decisional action. My pick is Joshua Van. He's the better fighter, but mother of God, I cannot imagine putting money on Joshua Van at minus 700 because these rounds are going to be fucking close, and Bruno is a fucking dog. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck's Angelo going. Let's get a topic to talk about. By the way, like the stream if you haven't already. If you guys are just joining us, Angelo's birthday is tomorrow. I think he went to go maybe tuck in his dick for these jumping jacks. I don't know what's going on. He's gonna fuck up the audio again, maybe. I don't know, but we're dialed in, ready for these jumping jacks.
Speaking of, $10 super chat from my biggest fan, 20 jumping jacks. Is this 20 like 1, 2, 3, 1?
You just do 20. You're not going to survive something like that.
Hold on.
These are for your birthday.
A very tall person. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20.
Now do a premium pitch right now. Let's see how out of breath you are. Go.
If you want more content like that, if you want to find out if my picks are as good as my jumping jacks, just go to Are you doing an ET voice?
Keep talking. Don't try to catch your breath. Let's go. Keep talking.
I'm not. If you want to find out if my picks are as good as my jumping jacks, go to WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. It is only $10.
The only reason I know that, and I'll let you catch your breath, is because I'll be on the live stream. I'll be on the live stream Saturdays, and I'll do a bunch of wild shit, and then I got to sit down and keep talking, and I'm always trying to hide the fact that I can't fucking breathe after I do some wild shit. So I knew for a fact at the 20 jumping jacks, if you went right into a fucking pitch, you were going to fucking start gasping.
It's not easy because I was like pushing air out. I was like, I need air in. I need air in.
Oh, I get it. I've been there. Every Saturday I'm doing some wild celebratory shit, and then I gotta hide the fact that I can't fucking breathe. I'll be like I'm trying to catch my breath. They're like, who's that in the stands? Like pretending. Yeah, like I'm pretending like I'm trying to. Wait, what are they saying? Right, I'll be like fake listening to the commentary. Hold on, what's Felder saying right now?
I tried so hard too. I was like, I could hide it. It's just not that big of a deal.
Because I know. I literally knew. I literally have been there.
Oh shit. This
you need
guy
another
said,
minute or something?
No, I'm good. This guy said, what movie are Angelo Jacob in? It's called The Burden. That last one was a joke. It's called The Burden of 9 Lives. The producer reached out, said, I love the show. Do you guys want to be in this movie? I said, of course we do. So Vega put us in his movie. And now we're in the movie. It's a great movie. People watch it. We were getting all sorts of clips in the Discord of the pieces that Jacob and I are in, which is pretty funny. We're in a couple different scenes, and it's like long. I thought we would be like a quick little transition. It's not quick.
It's like a whole
segment. Yeah. Check it out. Burden of 9 Lives. And after you watch it, leave a review. And I was here for Jacob and Angelo.